Hello and welcome to Property Investments UK, and in today's video we're going to be looking at buying a property at auction and whether you should consider purchasing the property if you're not able to view it first. Now, property auctions in the UK is a very typical way of buying investment properties. It's a lot of potential opportunities there. Everything is available from development projects through to straightforward buy-to-lets that are already tenanted and already generating an income. So it's very appealing for potential buyers to consider it. But there are some downsides to buying at auction. We look at some of the videos in a series that we'll kind of link to below this video on the pitfalls and the upsides of potentially buying at auction, but specifically with buying a property that you're unable to view. There is an element of risk associated with that. Now, to bring some context to it, sometimes it might be not possible to physically view it. Maybe it's a complete derelict or refurbishment kind of part in process, and it's not safe from a health and safety perspective to simply arrange a viewing. So you have to put forward an offer based on your own due diligence and assumptions on what you think the refurbishment costs are going to be for that site, based on maybe floor plans, based upon size measurements, based upon doing an external viewing of the property potentially, and looking at other potential kind of costs and things, buying, selling fees, things like that associated with that particular development. Separate to that though, there might also be tenanted properties that you're not able to arrange access on, and that might be because the tenants or the landlord don't want to be disturbed and don't want to have access impeded, let's say, for viewers. And having effectively a lot of tenants in a potential property, if it's maybe a HMO, is going to be very difficult to arrange viewing access for as well. So very often those properties, when sold at auction, are sold with no potential viewing access. Now, that doesn't mean it's a definite issue. It just means you have to ultimately try and factor that in to the offer price that you pay for the property. So when we're working with clients, when we're looking at projects ourselves that are for sale by auction, if it's unable to attend a viewing, there's no physical access to internal viewing on that potential property, we very often offer a lot lower or slightly lower, depending on the terms and situations around it, than what we would have traditionally offered. It's also much more important then to do your due diligence from the legal pack perspective. So if it's already got a tenant in place, how strong is that tenant? How strong is maybe the lease on a particular property? Are they likely to be there as soon as you complete and stay there for a number of months or years afterwards? So they're questions that certainly would arise if you can't get internal access on a potential property. So would we purchase a property that we were unable to see, and would we buy a property at auction that we've not been able to get access to? Yes, we would, if the purchase price is right, if the terms and conditions around that sale are genuine, and if the legal pack covers all of the right kind of details in terms of making sure that if it's tenanted, the tenant is going to be a long-term and strong tenant profile in the future, and maybe if it's a refurbishment deal, that we're protected with any issues on a legal pack and covenant point of view as well. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully it gives you some context to buying at auction and maybe some viewing access as well. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and look forward to catching up with you next video. All the best, take care. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page. And in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating cash flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the properties you're maybe considering. And we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.